All right, YouTube, next up, we got the top 10 EuroLeague coaches ever. Let's go. Like, comment, subscribe. This one is a banger right here. This one's a banger. Make sure y'all follow me on all my social medias. Make sure y'all hit that bell for all y'all post notifications. All right? Top 10 EuroLeague coaches ever. Now, we've never done this video before. Obviously, y'all probably know who's in this top 10 list. I try to do as much research as possible. I have a few honorable mentions. And I have 10 of the best EuroLeague coaches ever. It's in no order, so I don't want to hear y'all say, oh, well, he's better than him and he's better. All of them are great in their own outright, right? But I just want to see who's in the honorable mentions and who's actually in the top 10. And then we'll do a different video later on with the top 10 in order, all right? In number order. So make sure y'all hit that bell. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And let's get into the honorable mentions. All right, so first on the honorable mention list, we got Georgios Bartzokis. Now, Georgios Bartzokis has 1 EuroLeague championship. I put him in the honorable mentions. I feel like he should be in the top 10. I just really didn't know who to take out, who to implement. So I need y'all help with this. All right. Y'all put y'all top 10 list in the comment section. Put y'all honorable mention list in the comment section also. This is number 1 for my honorable mention. He has to be put on notice somehow, some way. He's not in the top 10. He's in the honorable mentions for sure. Next up, we got Xavi Pascual. I don't know if I said that right, but he's one of the greats, so I got to make sure I say all these names right. Let me know if I'm saying these names right, all right? He won 1 EuroLeague championship, 2009, 2010 with Barcelona. That gives him a lot of credit. It's hard winning a EuroLeague championship. This list is not only based off of EuroLeague championships, but that takes into account of it, for sure. It definitely takes into account. Georgios won with none other than Olympiacos in 2013. All right. Next on the honorable mentions list, we have Sarunas Jasikevičius. Now, he won 4 EuroLeague championships. 4 of them. All right. He won 4 as a player and 1 as a coach. So 5. Excuse me. He won 5. 4 as a player, 1 as a coach. That's already impressive enough. If you know how to win as a player and you come back and win as a coach, you got to be one of the GOATs. It just makes the most sense, right? So he was put on this list for a reason. For a reason. He's one of the greats. And he's one of the greatest players ever. Ever. One of the greatest players ever from where he's from. So had to put him on this list. Now, this is my last honorable mention, y'all. This is my last honorable mention. I really wanted to put him in my top 10 list. I don't see why he's still not in my top 10 list. But I wanted to throw him in there just because I didn't want to leave him out the list at all. Right? I felt like it would have been so disrespectful to leave him out this list completely. So Ergin Ataman is in my honorable mentions. He should be in my top 10. Obviously, it's no order right now. So he will get put in my top 10 probably. But he has 3 championships. 3 championships. It might be one person on my list who doesn't have a championship at all. Right? But he definitely deserves to be on here. So I'm putting him on my honorable mention right now. Don't get too mad at me for putting him on my honorable mention. He has 3 championships, 2 with Anadolu and 1 with Panathinaikos. So he will be on my honorable mentions. Top 10 list. Let's get to it. First on this list, we have David Blatt. First on this list, we got David Blatt. The reason why I'm putting David Blatt on here, David Blatt won a EuroLeague championship. You already know what's going on. He won a EuroLeague championship, so you already know that I had to put him on this list just off that, right? Just off that alone. He also coached in the NBA. He coached LeBron James, right? He has multiple EuroLeague Final Fours, multiple of them, right? And he's known for his creativity, his quick-hitting offenses, and his tactics, right? It's all about the mind game when it comes to coaching. It's all about out-coaching the other coach on the other side, right? So that's why I put David Blatt on here. Again, no order, but I put him on here. Next up on this list, we got Željko Pavličević. I want to make sure like I'm pronouncing everybody's name correct. If I'm not, again, please correct me. Željko. This is not the Željko you thinking about. All right? Bruh. Chill. We're not there yet. This is Pavličević. All right? Now, Željko Pavličević Um, he has a very, very long resume. I'm gonna show you his resume, right? He's coached for a bunch of teams. Sabona, OAR, TAU, Pop 84, Panathinaikos, Split CO, Japan, Zagreb, Shimane. None of these teams are in the EuroLeague, right? But this is a lot to put on your resume as a coach, right? He's a two-time EuroLeague champion, right? He won in 1986. He won in 1991, right? So he's already defined in history for winning a EuroLeague championship. You already know what's going on. And just to add on to a little bit more to that, he won the EuroLeague titles with Sabona and Split. Sabona was in the EuroLeague and Split was in the EuroLeague. This was way back when. Chill, relax. I'm not calling nobody old, but relax, right? And he was a rare coach to win in two different Yugoslav powerhouses, right? During basketball's golden era, right? That's what they want to call it. So I have him on this list. Next up, we have Svetislav Pešić. I don't know if you're supposed to pronounce the S or if it's Svetislav, but I'm gonna say Svetislav Pešić, right? We've seen him on a few coaching videos yelling at his players, just wanting more out of his players. But you know, that's every coach. Every coach wants the best out of each and every individual that they coach, right? He's won 2 EuroLeague championships with Barcelona and with Bayern. He's known for his discipline, his defense, and his national team success, right? Now, when it comes to his national team success, he has a long filled resume of just dominance. You get what I'm saying? He's a 2-time Eurobasket champion, obviously EuroLeague champion. He's a FIBA World Cup champion also. He won in 2002. He's a FIBA Korak Cup champion. He's a FIBA Euro Cup champion. He's a Yugoslav League champion. He's a 5-time Bundesliga champion. 1997, 2000, 2014, 2-time Liga ACB champion, Yugoslav Cup winner, 2-time German Cup winner, 3-time Spanish Cup winner. He's in the FIBA Hall of Fame. He's a European Coach of the Year in 2003. Long resume, long list of stuff that he's done. So I could not leave him out. Couldn't leave him out. Next on this list, we got Pablo Laso. Now, Pablo Laso is on this list. Yeah, Pablo Laso is definitely on this list. I'm going to tell you why he's on this list too, because he's in history. He's in history. He has 2 EuroLeague championships, both with Real Madrid, right? 2 EuroLeague championships, both with Real Madrid. He has a long filled resume also. I'm going to get back to that, but let me just finish with what I'm saying, right? And he's one of the winningest coaches in ACB EuroLeague history, right? I'm going to pull up some more of his stats so that y'all can see what I'm talking about, all right? Pablo Laso. He's coached for a few different teams, AB Castello, Pamisa Valencia, Cantabria, Baloncesto. I don't know how to pronounce this. Puzkoa, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and Saski Baskonia, right? Played, had a Supporter Cup champion as a player, had a Spanish Cup championship as a player. He got Spanish Cup MVP as a player, right? FIBA Intercontinental Cup champion as a head coach, 2-time EuroLeague champion. We just said that. 6-time Liga ACB champion. He's a basketball Bundesliga champion, 6-time Spanish Cup winner, German Cup winner, 7-time Spanish Super Cup winner, 2-time EuroLeague Coach of the Year, 5-time Liga ACB Coach of the Year, and 4-time AEEB Spanish Coach of the Year. So, again, long list of resume of greatness. You feel what I'm saying? A long list of greatness. That's all these coaches on here, though. All these coaches that I'm going to say, they're all greatness. Like, they're all part of greatness. They've all done their own history and their own outright. Next up, we got Dimitrios Itoudis. Itoudis? Let me know if I'm saying that correctly or incorrectly, please. All right, now Dimitrios Itoudis, he's a part of history already. Nothing new. He's a 2-time EuroLeague champion with CSKA Moscow. They're no longer in the EuroLeague, but they were in the EuroLeague before. He's a longtime Obradović assistant, turned into one of the best coaches in Europe's history, right? He was under Željko, the greatest, right? He was under him. He was an assistant for him for some time, right? We're going to pull up some more of Dimitrios's history, but that's already big enough. When you're under the GOAT and now you're becoming one of the GOATs, you know where it came from. You just know where it came from, right? As a head coach, 2-time EuroLeague champion. We already said that. Euro Cup champion, 6-time BTB United League champion. VTB United League Super Cup winner, 2-time EuroLeague Coach of the Year, 4-time VTB United League Coach of the Year, Israeli League Coach of the Year, VTB United League Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame. That's not easy, right? So Dimitrios has already put himself on that pedestal, if you want to say, to being inducted in a Hall of Fame or 2 Hall of Fames or 3 Hall of Fames, whatever you want to call it. He's cemented in history. Now, next up, we got Dušan Ivković. This is one of my favorites that I put on this list. Dušan, I got introduced to Dušan not in person, but over a video. When he wasn't yelling at a player, he was just talking to him like his parent, like, do you want to do this? Are you going to play hard? Or are you going to sit down? Or do I have to sit you down? Or do I have to sub you? Or what are you going to do? Like, he was just like, it wasn't yelling. He just didn't want to waste his energy no more. And I respected that. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of coaches, in a way, they feel like they waste their energy saying something to someone over and over again. But he was just like, you're not going to play hard? You can sit down next to me. I'll get somebody else to do the job. You feel me? So that's what I thought was so fire about Dušan. He was just so like cool, calm, and collected, but he was still kind of fired up, right? He has 2 EuroLeague championships, both with Olympiacos, and he was a part of one of the greatest national teams ever, right? He was the architect of Olympiacos' 2012 Miracle Championship. So when you're the architect of it and you're the backbone of it, it just hits a little bit different, right? When the team is not supposed to be there and you make it happen, you and your team or the coach and your players make that shit happen, it just feels completely different, right? Some more stats to back it up. Look at all the teams he has coached for. Radniki, Belgrade, Partizan, Partizan again, Aris, Radniki again, Sabenka, Vojvodina, Yugoslavia, PAOK, Olympiacos, AEK, Siska, Dynamo, Serbia, Olympiacos, and Anadolu. He's still coaching to this day. Greatness. All right. 2-time EuroLeague champion, European Triple Crown winner, European Small Triple Crown winner, ULEB Cup champion, FIBA Supporter Cup champion, FIBA Korak Cup champion, 3-time Greek League champion, 3-time Russian League champion, Yugoslav League champion, first B Federal League champion, 4-time Greek Cup winner, Russian Cup winner, Yugoslav Cup winner, Turkish Cup winner, Turkish Super Cup winner, FIBA Hall of Fame, FIBA European Coach of the Year, 2-time FIBA Eurostar. Y'all get it. Do I need to say anything else? I need to say anything else? This nigga is the greatest. He was one of the greatest for sure. I don't want to say the greatest, but he was one of the greatest for sure. Now, next up on this list, we have Aíto García Reneses. I don't know if I said that right. Please let me know once again. Aíto García, he's already one of the greats. All right? He doesn't have any EuroLeague championships. The only reason why I put him on this list, right? And I told y'all that EuroLeague championships take into account, right? But he has developed and he has coached some of the greatest players ever, right? Some of the greatest players ever. He coached both the Gasol brothers, right? He coached Ricky Rubio, right? He coached some of the greatest who were not bound to be the greatest, right? And I'm not saying that their progression is because of him, but that was a big part of it, right? Let's look at some of the teams that he's coached. Let's look at some of the accolades that he's had, right? As a player, this is all in Spanish. Give me 1 second. That was insane. So he's coached for Circulo, for Joventut, for Barcelona, Joventut again, Spain, Unicaja, Sevilla, Gran Canaria, Alba Berlin, and Basket Girona, right? As a head coach, excuse me. He's a FIBA European Super Cup champion. He's a Euro Cup champion, FIBA Supporter Cup champion, 2-time FIBA Korak Cup champion. He's a FIBA Euro Challenge champion, 9-time Liga ACB champion, 5-time Spanish Cup winner, Spanish Super Cup winner, Prince of Asturias Cup winner, Catalan League champion, 2-time Bundesliga champion, German Cup winner, FIBA European section head coach, 2-time Euro Cup Coach of the Year, ULEB All-Star Game, 4-time AEEB Spanish Cup Coach of the Year, 3-time Spanish All-Star Game, Bundesliga Coach of the Year. So he's still coaching right now, right? Long resume filled with dominance, not only in one league, but in multiple leagues. Yes, he doesn't have a EuroLeague championship. Yes, you could put him on an honorable mention, but I feel like it was well deserved that he was in this list, taking into account that he doesn't have a EuroLeague championship, right? Now, next on this list, we get into the last three, y'all. If y'all made it this far, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all follow me on all my social medias. Let's get to the last three. Last three, Božidar Maljković. Now, these names be kind of hard to pronounce, bro. I'm sorry. Now, Božidar. A little history about Božidar real quick. Božidar has 4 EuroLeague championships. Split, Barcelona, and Limoges. Barcelona is the only team still in the EuroLeague. He's famous for turning underdog Limoges into one of the miracle runs in EuroLeague history. So, he basically put Limoges on his back with the team that they had and carried them all the way to that championship. And when you do that as a coach, you will get your notoriety. I don't care who you are. You will get your notoriety. Now, coaching-wise, he's coached for a few different teams. UC Belgrade, I don't know if that's how you say that. Red Star, Radniki, Stara Pazova, Red Star again, Jugoplastika, Barcelona, Limoges, Panathinaikos, PSG Racing, Unicaja, Real Madrid, TAU, Lokomotiv, and Cedevita. So that's more than a few teams. He's coached for a lot of teams, right? He's a FIBA Intercontinental Cup champion. I'm sorry. Excuse my pronunciation. All right. He's a 4-time EuroLeague champion. He's a FIBA Korak Cup champion, Spanish League champion, Spanish Cup champion, Greek Cup champion, 3-time Yugoslav League champion, Yugoslav Cup champion, 2-time French League champion, 2-time French Cup champion, 2-time French League best coach. You feel me? 2-time French everything. 50 greatest EuroLeague contributors and Ivković Award for lifetime achievement. So he's done a lot of stuff for the sport. He's done a lot of stuff for the EuroLeague, but he's done a lot of stuff for different leagues around the world. So we have to put him in this list. And he has 4 EuroLeague titles. It's really hard getting 4 EuroLeague titles. Some people don't have 1. He has 4 of them. All right, now on to the last 2. Now, these 2, I know this is not in order, but these 2 right here are like top dogs. And when I say top dogs, I mean top dogs. Like the real deal Holyfields. Ain't no playing games with these 2. They the real deal Holyfields. So, Ettore, I don't want to say Ettore. I want to say Ettore Messina. Please let me know how to say it because I really struggle with that. The Ettore, I don't know if it's a Toro, if it's a toe or a ta. But I'm going to say Ettore Messina. Right? Ettore Messina has a long resume. Also, we're about to get into that right now. Ettore Messina has changed the culture of EuroLeague basketball, whether you believe it or not. Ettore Messina has 4 EuroLeague titles, Virtus Bologna and CSKA Moscow, right? His longevity across Italy, Russia, and the NBA as an assistant, right? So he's traveled different places around the world, whether it be the NBA, whether it be Italy, whether it be Russia, and he's been an assistant coach in all these leagues, right? So he's gotten all that knowledge and experience from a bunch of different people around the world, right? And basketball is so universal, but it's only a few ways to play the game of basketball, right? So if you're getting knowledge from this organization or this team over here and this place over here and that place over here, you're going to gain knowledge from around the world, right? Basketball is universal. So gaining knowledge from a bunch of different places, from a bunch of different people who are all kind of saying the same thing, speaks in waves. I'm telling you, it speaks in waves, right? He's known for his structured offense and elite game preparation. You have elite game preparation, it does a lot for your team. It does a lot for your coaching staff. It does a lot for the organization because you're mentally preparing before the game even starts, right? He's coached for a few different teams, more than a few, but you know how I get down, right? Rayer Venezia, Basket, Mestre, APU, Virtus Bologna, Italy, Virtus Bologna again, Benetton, CSKA Moscow, Real Madrid, the Lakers as a consultant, and that's perfect because when you're overseas as an assistant or as a head coach, and then you take a job somewhere else, maybe from out the state to in the state, and you see how these people operate over here, and you could go back and take it to your people. You don't know how that affects like the whole community that you're affecting when you go back overseas or when you come from overseas to in the States. You don't know how that affects people or how it affects the team or the organization, right? CSKA Moscow, San Antonio Spurs, Italy, and then Olimpia Milano. He's a 4-time EuroLeague champion. He's a FIBA Supporter Cup champion, 3-time VTB United League champion. He's a 6-time Russian League champion, 7-time Liga Serie A champion, so that's League One, right? 4-time Russian Cup winner, 9-time Italian Cup winner, 4-time Italian Super Cup winner, 3-time Gomelski, I think I said that right. Gomelski Cup winner, 50 greatest EuroLeague contributors, FIBA Eurostar, European Coach of the Year in 1998 when I was born, 2-time EuroLeague Coach of the Year, VTB United League Hall of Fame, 4-time Russian League Coach of the Year, 3-time League Serie A Coach of the Year, Liga Serie A Hall of Fame, so that's League One, and 2-time Italian Coach of the Year. As an assistant coach, Liga Serie A champion, 2-time Italian Cup champion, NBA All-Star Game 2016. Right? So, long list of greatness once again. This will probably be, he's probably number 2 on my list if I had to put it in numeric order, right? But here's my number 1. And here's your number 1 too. Here's everybody's number 1. They're just undeniable. Like, he's the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. Let's just put it like that. Željko Obradović. You already knew this was coming. Now, Željko Obradović, we already know this. He has 9 EuroLeague championships. He's the undisputed number 1 head coach in EuroLeague history, right? With 5 different clubs. Those 9 EuroLeague championships are with 5 different clubs. He has one with Partizan. He has some with Juventus. He has some with Real Madrid. He has some with Panathinaikos. He has some with Fenerbahce. The only reason why I'm saying some, y'all know the specific numbers. We'll look at the specific numbers too. But I'm saying some because he might have 12, 13, 14, 15 of them shits. Even though it says 9, he could have way more. I'm already knowing he could have way more. He's a revolutionary in in-game adjustments and defensive schemes, right? So that means he's top 2, not 2 when it comes to in-game adjustments and when it comes to switching up your defenses for the offense, right? So the offense doesn't know what you're running or the offense is mad confused with what you are running, right? Now, let's look at his long list of greatness, right? He's coached. Let's rewind it back a little bit. He's played with Borak Kakak. I don't know how to say that. Kakak. My bad. And then he played with Partizan, right? He coached for Partizan, coached for Yugoslavia, coached for Juventus, coached for Real Madrid, Yugoslavia again, Benetton, Panathinaikos, Serbia and Montenegro, Fenerbahce, and then Partizan currently, right? As a player, he was a Korek Cup champion, Yugoslav League champion, Yugoslav Cup winner. As a head coach, he's a 9-time EuroLeague champion, 1992, 1994, 1995, 2000, 2002, 2007, 2009, 2011, and 2017. 2-time FIBA Supporter Cup champion, 11-time Greek League champion, 4-time Turkish League champion, Yugoslav League champion, 2-time ABA League champion, 7-time Greek Cup winner, 3-time Turkish Cup winner, Yugoslav Cup winner, 3-time Turkish Super Cup winner, Italian Super Cup winner, 3-time European Triple Crown winner, FIBA Eurostar, Greek League Hall of Fame, 2-time FIBA European Coach of the Year, 3-time EuroLeague Coach of the Year, 4-time Greek League Coach of the Year, 2-time ABA Coach of the Year, 2-time Manager of the Year in Turkey, Best Sports Coach in Greece, 50 Greatest EuroLeague Contributors, and Ivković Award for Lifetime Achievement. He's number 1, in my opinion, as far as greatest contributors in the EuroLeague. He's number 1 to me. If y'all feel any slight bit different, please let me know. Let me know who y'all would exchange or who y'all would take out or implement into this top 10 list. As y'all know, I didn't put it in numeric order, but I just wanted to put my list out there. So now that y'all can compare y'all list, y'all can tell me where I went wrong, where I went right? Y'all can compare y'all list to my list, put y'all honorable mentions in the comment section, and we just keep running it up from there. All right? Like, comment, subscribe, stay in tune with me. Make sure y'all follow me on all my social medias. Please make sure y'all hit that bell for all y'all notifications. I will see y'all very, very soon. I hope y'all enjoy this video because I enjoy doing the video, right? If y'all want more content similar to this one or a little bit different, whatever y'all want to see, put it in the comment section below. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. We up out of here. I'll see y'all very soon. Peace.